Be true. Justin and Scooter fell out. Remember when Justin dropped his first album and he wasn't putting no album out for a long time? They dropped. Y'all probably remember. I was in it. Like the remix album came out. Everybody was. Put it like this. The point is that Justin didn't drop music because he found out. Word on the street is he found out that he was. Because remember, he was signed to Raymond Braun.
I was gonna say he signed both of them, right?
And he's managed by Scooter. So he found out that he was taking money from both sides. And that's what made him stop. They had to give him some money. But here's the problem with people like Justin and people like Scooter. Scooter knows the business like the back of his fucking brain. He knows what's in the paperwork, what's not, right? So I give an example. It could be something as simple as like, you went on tour. Are you paying your manager net or gross? Huge, huge difference, right? Because if I play you gross, that means I pay you.
When you're rolling in dough, all of this doesn't matter that much. When you're broke and you want to start blaming people, that's when it matters. I was on a call with multiple people. Justin's side acknowledges that in 2022, he was on the verge of, and the words were, financial collapse. And that's why he had to sell his catalog.
He was so broke in 2022 that he had to borrow Will Bracey, who was a member of the church.
His COO.
His COO. He had to borrow Will's credit card so he could go play golf. That's how broke he was. He could not afford a round of golf.
But it's not cheap to be the biggest pop star in the world. He is the biggest pop star in the world. Of course he has to charter jets. Of course he has mega mansions, which, by the way, we were told he paid cash for all the houses.
And it struck us when he made that sale and they announced the sale.
Justin Bieber just sold his music catalog for an estimated measly $200 million.
It was shocking.
We were all like, why is Justin Bieber at such an early stage in his career selling off his catalog? And there were other people who were selling their catalogs, but they were all much older. And so it was like, why is he selling this?
Sold out of desperation.
Justin, Haley, and Michael Rhodes,
his attorney,
went to Scooter and said, we got to sell this catalog. Scooter said no. And finally, when Scooter realized they were going to sell it, this was in December, Scooter said, at least wait until January because you'll get a tax break if you wait till January. And Justin said, I got to sell it now. And he sold it in December. That's how broke he was. But, you know, how on earth do you blow through $1 billion?
Let me just say this. First of all, shout out Justin Bieber. What happened to Justin Bieber is a sign and a tell that every artist should pay attention to. It doesn't matter how big you are. It matters what's on that paperwork. And let's be clear. I know this to be true. Justin and Scooter fell out. Remember when Justin dropped his first album and he wasn't putting no album out for a long time? They dropped. Y'all probably remember. I was in it. Like the remix album came out. Everybody was. Put it like this. The point is that Justin didn't drop music because he found out. Word on the street is he found out that he was. Because remember, he was signed to Raymond Braun.
I was gonna say he signed both of them, right?
And he's managed by Scooter. So he found out that he was taking money from both sides. And that's what made him stop. They had to give him some money. But here's the problem with people like Justin and people like Scooter. Scooter knows the business like the back of his fucking brain. He knows what's in the paperwork, what's not, right? So I give an example. It could be something as simple as like, you went on tour. Are you paying your manager net or gross? Huge, huge difference, right? Because if I play you gross, that means I pay you 20% of what I pay for the buses. I pay you 20% of what I pay for. I pay you 20% of everything. You make more money than me, right? So there are scenarios where managers make way more money than their artists on tours. So here's what happens. Justin probably doesn't believe in Scooter no more because he found out Scooter was that, whatever it is, probably was the first chink in the armor, but Justin loves him like a father, but Scooter's like, hey, I know more than you, so do what I say and listen to me and you won't go broke. But Justin is like, I'm my own man, I don't listen to myself. So he listens to himself, he blows through money, he goes broke. And the person that knew he was going broke before he did was Scooter. Scooter could have easily said, yo, JB, you about to go broke, chill. I don't know if he did, I don't know if he didn't, but that's important because if you didn't save him, who bought Justin's catalog? Look it up. Somebody look it up. Who bought Justin's catalog? Who purchased his catalog? I just want to know.
Oh, 1 second. Let me get it.
Look it up real quick. See? If somebody just wrote who I think it is, let me see who it is. There you go. Yeah. No, it was. No. You. What you got?
Chef Ford Ray. Sells rights of catalog over to.
Look at who bought Hypnosis. Oh no, I think they still got it. But the point is this. Is that be the play. They make you run out of money, and then who you got to sell the catalog to? Them.
Fact.
It's just business, and I feel bad for Justin because he doesn't understand business. And Scooter is brilliant, and he understands the business. So he probably knew Justin was going to be here 5 years before Justin did. It's no way you could tell me he doesn't know that. He knew that, and he still allowed it because he probably was like, "Shit, you don't trust me? I don't trust." It could be so many reasons, but I just feel bad for Justin because that's what usually happens when your manager knows more than you. They outsmart you. The lawyers know they know more than you. Everybody's outsmarting you, and who's on your side making sure you're protected from the manager? Nobody. That's why he's broke. That's why. And by the way, who you think leaked the information? Justin Bieber sold his catalog a year plus ago. Why is it just coming out now? That's how they kill you. They make you look like an imbecile. They make you look dumb. They make you like you can't handle it. They make you look like a little child. And that's how Justin looks right now. It's his fault he's broke. But it's not. He was raised by the person who understood it. So it's like, it's a little unfair, but it's the business. And I don't know what Justin did to piss Scooter off. I don't know what their relationship is. Because sometimes you, Scooter, you like, man, I'm tired of fucking saving you and you not appreciate me. It could be that. It's so many reasons, but Scooter know what the fuck going on. That's what I'm basically saying. He know what was happening.
So let me ask you this, Ray. Let's say your mama was your manager, right? Ray Daniels, a music executive, the superstar. Would you ever in your right mind feel like your mama is robbing you no matter what the money look like? Could you bring yourself to say, I think my mama robbed me?
Well, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I almost feel like it's like,
yeah, but if
you
your
gotta
mom
trust who you trust.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, dog, if your parents robbed you, then who the fuck can you trust?
Yeah. Correct, but there we are, and that's.
If they do it, then it's just like,
yeah.
Bro, like, I can't trust nobody.
Yeah, because it's almost like I feel like whoever you lock in with, whichever way it go, it's like, hey, it's gonna go up or down with whoever I'm clicked up with. Because it seems like we don't never hear a story where shit go left and then it's like, oh, they really want Trump tight like that. So to the point where it's just like, bro, you just ride that shit
Scottie
out.
Pippen and Michael Jordan wasn't tight like that. We heard that later.
That is true. Yeah. That is true. But because in my mind, I'm like, hey, once you lock in with somebody, that person you locked in with, whatever y'all situation, to me, I look at it like Dot and TD. I don't know their situation, right? But if you just look at it, I love how that turned out, where it was like, it was a situation where, hey, we on the same page, we have a conversation, y'all don't need to know about it, ain't none of y'all business. Because I feel like, hey, bro, I'm not in that. That's y'all shit.
Yep.
So I hate when the media try to use us as pawns to try to pick a side on some divide and conquer type shit, when it's like, look, bro, that's their business, bro. We ain't got shit to do with that.
Yeah.
And I hope neither one of them take the bait and hop in on that, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like this is circulating. Every blog site keep reposting it like they want Justin to say some shit about it, and it's like, bro, leave that man alone.
Justin.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it seems like they keep posting it. He's a public figure, so it's like they're trying to bait him.
But the reality is, man, you know how hard it is to find an artist that'll just admit they don't know? You know how hard it is to find an artist? Like think about that. Like, think about that for a second. Justin Bieber is, what, 27, 28?
Yeah.
You've been famous half your life. And now you have to come out and say, hey, guys, with all the fame, I never learned the business. I'm sorry. I never cared to learn the business. I let them do it, and that's why I'm broke. Oh, my God. All shit hit the fan. So artists don't hold accountability. So that's what I would say. What else we got?
Bro, I